Mama Mondays is sponsored by Colorado Connected, a website full of ideas for parents. And now, here are the mamas.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another Mama Mondays, everyone. Diane Miles is back. Our own Danny Sturgis, who is a new mom, is here today. And we welcome a new guest on Coco and Mama Mondays, dating and confidence expert Kimmy Seltzer. Also a mom of two boys, right?
Yes.
You've got one going to college here.
One, yes, and another one that just graduated college. So I'm on the other end.
Wow. You are on the other end, yeah.
I have advice on that end too.
And Diane also has kiddos in college, doing
I have
wonderful
a
things.
22-year-old and a 20-year-old in college.
Okay, so not far behind. Yeah.
Not, yeah, you wouldn't even think, right? You probably look like their sister, as do you.
Right.
Today we are taking on the love life and keeping that spark alive, and that also means you, Danny, because Danny is married, by the way. But look, when you've got a kid in the mix, that spark dies.
It's hard.
It gets hard. That spark can die.
Well, that's
it
why
can
you
die.
date
My
your
poor
partner.
spark.
Yes. We'll talk about that.
And have you seen her partner? Also a very good-looking man, by the way. And Danny knows this, right? We're all fans of Nate. But here's the question, ladies. When was the last time you went on a hot date? Diane?
Yeah, probably in December.
Oh, like last month?
Yeah, like
Okay. Watch out. Woo, somebody put out the flames.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was an amazing time. You know, I think deciding to get back into the dating world and being like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to intentionally date. It gave me the opportunity to see like what feels good, what do I want.
Yeah.
And my first date back into dating life, you know, after the year I had.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I love this for me.
Yeah, I love it for you too. Oh my God. I'm going to have to get some deets right as soon as the show's over. And before I bring Kimmy in, I want to get your take, Danny, because you're married. But do you and Nate go on dates, just you two, without the baby?
Eleanor? Yeah, we do, and we're really intentional about it because we need our us time, obviously. But we've always, I mean, we've heard from friends too, like, you guys are always in the honeymoon phase. You know, we love each other so much, which is so great. We've had these conversations of how we feel like over the 13 years we've been together, we've been dating each other because we're different people. Every year, it's like, oh, now he's a dog dad. It's so cute. Now he's a real dad. Oh, it's so cute. Dad. He grew his beard out. Nice, love it. You know, like it's just, which is really nice. But we do have very intentional days where we, at least twice a week, you know, send Eleanor off with my mom.
Good.
And she watches her, which she loves. She loves date night with the baby.
Yeah.
And yeah, Nate and I go out on a date. But honestly, more than anything, it's like 8 o'clock once we get her down for bed. Date night for us, like every night.
Every night. That's awesome. So well, I want to bring Kimmy in because Kimmy is a dating expert, quite popular. So that just says a lot about you, Kimmy. But I love when Diane said, I really felt like this year, you know, I feel like it's my year and when it comes to love. But you had some insight on that too.
Well, yeah, and I love like just how she lit up as she
She
was
did.
She did. And I don't even know if like your body shifted as you were talking about yourself, and really that's what it's about. It's about us, right? Like when we're feeling sexy, we're feeling confident, doesn't matter about the man. Right? Because when we're feeling it, then they're feeling it, and that's what's so important. So whether you're single or you're married, keeping the flame alive means keeping yourself alive. And I find often after a breakup is a beautiful time to reinvent yourself by doing a makeover, by feeling better, getting to the gym. There's more intentionality. Both of you use the word intentionality, which was interesting. And I think as we age, that is so important because gone are the days when we're like in our 20s and we're in college. We have the infrastructure of our social life. So we have to really have that mindset of going after something and putting ourselves first.
Okay. I do agree. When you feel confident, you transmit that.
Right.
And you want to do more things and you want to get out more. Like I've always noticed that within me too, that when I'm confident is when I'm at my best. Okay, tell me about this new guy.
Get to the good stuff.
More importantly,
since we're here, no, it's not like one guy. Like there's a couple of guys that I'm you know getting to know and having conversations with, and like just seeing, you know, do I like you? You know?
Yeah.
But I think what you said, Kimmy, was beautiful because I have a personality. It's pretty big. I'm usually not like you don't not notice me when I walk into a room. Like you're like, oh, there's Diane. But this year I was like, you know, I came out of corporate America and I was like, I rebelled. Is that the rebelled? Yeah? Rebelled?
Yeah.
I don't know. I went against like the machine. I was like, I'm not dressing like that anymore. Like I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be comfortable. And I got like in my boho chic.
Yes, girl.
Phase. And then this year, I'm like, you know, after losing my dad last year and coming into this year, I was like, I'm only, you know, I'm still young. I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna get cute every day, and like I'm gonna feel myself.
Right.
And so it's beyond just like dating. Of course, I'm dating and I'm being intentional about dating, but it's like I am just gonna be cute for Diane.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's Deion Sanders, right? If you look good, you feel good.
You
feel good, you play
good.
good.
You play good, they pay good.
And this is like, oh my God.
You know, Coach Ryan.
Coach Prime. We're all living by Coach
Where's no, I kind of like you, Diane. This is wonderful. Well, Kimmy, for people out there, again, whether they're married, whether they're engaged like myself, whether they are dating and putting themselves out there, what's the advice for a new year? It's a new take. I feel like that energy also has a lot to do with it.
It does. And, you know, dating cycles, and with different holidays and different parts of the year, we see spikes. And like the new year, there's something called, you know, well, I don't know if I can even say, there's a holiday for online dating right after the new year, and it's the highest traffic of dating apps. So it just says that everybody has this like energy and surge around putting themselves out there. So it's a great time for reinvention but also doing something new, you know, because we're all making New Year's resolutions, and we want to maybe break some patterns, maybe get over some fears, and things that didn't, and really it's a time to get rid of things that didn't serve us. And that includes clothes, right? So purging those clothes, but also getting rid of like some of your stuff, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, we cannot control the people around us, right? Like,
so true.
All we can do is look at ourselves if we want to change the results and do something different and do what I call a pattern disruption. And so do something that's uncomfortable. That's when you change.
Okay.
Well, I mean, as the single one at the table, not that you guys don't need support and a little love, but you know, now I'm just taking over for you, Claudia. But what advice, would you give me as we're getting back out into the dating world? And then this whole thing around, I had to get off of Facebook because there's so many conversations about like, once you're 35 and 40, like wrap it up because you're done and no man wants that. And so and it was giving me anxiety, like nobody's gonna want to date me. Like,
that's
like
terrible.
what is gonna happen?
So not true.
Look, just on that note, I helped an 85-year-old woman go out and flirt at a bar and picked up a guy.
Whoa!
Age is of no consequence. Dating in the second act is my specialty, and it actually gets better because you get to know yourself better.
Yeah. I love all the conversations that are coming out of the table today. But basically, mamas out there, if you are ready to find love, this is the year to do it. And you heard Kimmy, put the best version of yourself out there and let those fishies come. All right, if you have any questions for the Mama panel, you can join the conversation by sending us an email to mycoco@9news.com. We'd love to hear from you. Kimmy, great.